here I am, a disabled veteran, going there for Jesus Christ cause, and disabled veteran, disrespected and injured, I mean, that's what I am, and I mean, these people, they got a girl that has 3 abortion clinics, and, these kids probably would have been aborted, and I didn't know anything. I was complying, and it's just like the owner of the place, what I'm figuring so far is the guy that pushed me down. He more or less shuffled me is what happened, but I couldn't move my feet fast enough, and down I went. I was so disrespected, they actually grabbed me and pushed me down, and I reinjured my leg. I'm service connected, and I'm all covered, by the VA, my records. They can go pull back anything, The doctor, everything went fine in the emergency room. The cop showed up, and he said he threatened me with jail before they took me away in the ambulance, and he threatened me with jail again when I was in there, and he was talking to my wife, and he got a call, and all of a sudden, he disappeared. He said he was waiting to take me to jail, and guess what? They didn't take me to jail. Imagine that.
If you like what you hear tonight on the tunes with Jodell and them sing in just a little bit, you can go to iTunes and download that. You can also go to jodellcountry.com and order a CD if you'd like to do that. Oh, and we have some here. We have some here tonight.
And anyway, Steve says somebody pushed him. There was one witness that was attesting to it, and then there was like 15 witnesses appeared out of nowhere that said nothing happened. And they're covering for the joint, so the officer who was interviewing Steve told Steve, I'm going to check all these witnesses, and if I find out you're faking, I'm coming to the hospital and going to book you for trespassing. Now that was the officer's words. He doesn't have the case to stand on. Steve was on his way out the door. Proving that somebody pushed him is going to be kind of hard to do, but the fact that Steve has a damaged knee, he's had surgery on both his knees, there's steel in both of them, and one of them twisted and popped out. So somebody did something to him. He was trying to tell the guy that he was handicapped and moving as fast as he could, and the guy gave him a shove, but we don't have any witnesses to that.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, I would say I gave between 30 and 40 out. Right after I gave the first 2 ladies a flyer, about halfway through the lake, she came back over to me and handed them back to me and said she didn't want to have any part of that. So, but everybody else accepted them. I just basically told them that we had some information about the lady that was singing here tonight, and gave them the flyer, and nobody really asked any other questions. I said, Happy 4th of July, and walked away.
Okay, so you think that they knew they were coming?
Yeah, because as he was following me out, he just mentioned on his walkie-talkie that the people with the pamphlets were here. So I have a feeling Jodell probably told them in advance that there was some people that come to her different gigs and events, and they come with flyers to let people know what she really does for a living and what she really spends her time doing. She owns 3 abortion mills, so I think they probably had an inkling that we may be here, so they were probably looking more for our signs, didn't expect us to be on the property. But
Dee saw one of the people in here holding Deb's purse and dumping it on the ground. Deb was trying to get it back. The guy did grab Deb to get the purse. We don't have a witness of that, but Dee saw the guy with Deb's purse. We're going to give that information to the officers, who I think are going to be out here sooner or later.
Well, I was handing out the brochures, and he came up and grabbed my purse, ripped my arm out, and then he grabbed my arm.
Everybody right now, you ready to see some great fireworks?
And he pulled me, and he wouldn't give me my purse, and my stuffed personal items were in there. And then he took it and he threw it.
Album out right now. It's Jodell. It just came out here. Nashville recording artists here, because we need this. We need these people here in this town, and we're so thankful that they're here. God bless you, Jodell. God bless America. Find this CD right after this show here and buy one to show your support here tonight. Thank you so much for all the vendors that have been here, and thank you so much, Jodell. Let's give it up for Jodell.
I talked to one of the guys from the Knights of Columbus, and he's from a church I'm familiar with, the Knights of the Columbus. From that church, it's St. James the Apostle in Fort Ritchie. They come out to the Clearwater Clinic where we stand. They know us. And the deacon there, who he mentioned, I said, tell him I said hello and tell him what we're doing out here and tell him what's going on out here. So And I told him, just remember the name Maxwell like the coffee, and he'll know who I am. It's Deacon Jim, but they'll be aware now. I mean, I don't want them to stop supporting Angelus by all means. I just want them aware of what's going on here with Jodell, and if other people who support the Angelus push on the Angelus to get this woman out of here, that's the effect we want. I understand she gives $25,000 a year, but giving $25,000 a year that comes from the murder of babies is wrong. It's just impossible. I don't care what the cause is.
Hey, listen, we've been hired to come here and play and perform to help a bunch of children here who are handicapped, mentally and physically handicapped, and to help them. That's what we're here for, and to raise money for these people. And you guys are out here.
What about this child, sir? What about this child?
I think it's horrible. I think it's horrible. I'm against abortion. I really am. But I'm against people like you that come out here and do this kind of stuff.
You're against God, sir.
No, God bless you. Listen, darling, I'm a Christian lady.
You take your fist at God, not at us. You hate us because you hate God.
Hey, God bless you. Have a good time. When you get to heaven, tell God.
The gospel is foolishness to those that are perishing, sir.
Fireworks display is going to be lit off at?
Yeah, it's in the ponds directly behind the Angelus building back here. There's an entrance down that side road right there on the right.
I know, I'm good friends with her actually.
Sir, so you're here supporting death?
Yep.
If you could you go down to the
Sir,
driveway.
please stand up and be a true man of God and rescue the perishing.